All right, we are live and in color. Welcome again to the Liquor Labs, the breakdown. Like, subscribe. A lot of love coming through lately. Just really happy about that. Couldn't ask for more. I really appreciate it. Big things happening. A few announcements coming soon. This is just going to be another episode. We'll talk marketing. We'll talk sports marketing. Just a lot going on. Don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe. Super important for the channel. Like, subscribe, share, hate it, love it, loathe it. I don't care as long as you're watching. Let's just check our audio out as usual. Make sure we're functioning on all channels here. Then we also got to add something. So we will check it out. Check it out. We got it. Let's check it out. Your videos. It's Friday, people. You made it. Another Friday. We are officially live and in color. Hope we're in color. Just gonna add my tags. Save that up. Add it to my playlist. We're gonna do this every episode so we get some sort of reach here, and we'll just check the audio, see what happens. Do we got some audio? Color. Yep, got it. We're on. All right, great. So we're going to talk about a few things today. Mainly, let's I want to talk about the masterclass of PolyMarket. I mean, their game breakdowns are amazing. I share them all the time on my social media, like I do a lot. They're just amazing. They're just amazing. They go through the games. They're super honest. Pop culture. They don't care. It's like what I was talking about last episode, when you're just go and do things, and people like it. People like the rawness, the authenticity. Like, this is what people want. And not so much stage stuff and just typical bullshit. I mean, I saw something on Robinhood today of them using the guy who does Subway Talk or something like that. They just signed him to a deal. He's in their content. People got to just go out there and do it. I mean, I've always been someone who asks for forgiveness after the fact. I mean, almost to a fault, I guess. But obviously, there's a lot of big global companies who have that mentality, talk about it, and actually practice what they preach. And Robinhood did that today, and PolyMarket does that as well. Also, we'll talk about the Adidas. Actually, Adidas signed a podcast. I knew Jeff Teague was an Adidas guy for a long time. I believe he played on Atlanta. I didn't think I didn't know he had a podcast. It seems like every ex-NBA player or current NBA player has a podcast. We'll talk about his deal with Adidas, first creator deal that I've heard of from a sneaker company. And how is that? Is that really going to impact stuff? Is that really going to drive sales at Jeff Teague because he's an Adidas guy? I mean, I wonder. I know there's some sort of thought to it, but how does that move the needle? How does it drive? How does that drive sales? Is it brand awareness? Is it a pure, we're going to give discount codes? I mean, or codes? Who knows? But it could be something to feature product, like Apple has a strategy of leaking stuff. It could be, a lot of these sneaker guys get that early package from Nike. Maybe Adidas wants to do that with this podcast. It's all soon to be told. And then the big thing that happened today is Netflix and Warner Brothers. They're in exclusive talks. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they're going to take a loan to front this deal. I mean, it makes total sense for Netflix. I mean, they just got, think about it. They have The Sopranos. They'll have all of these assets and catalogs and series. And, I was seeing Harry Potter and all these things, and all in one place. Like, they just quadrupled. Number one, they have legacy products. Number two, they have just these great catalogs of content that are old and new. Let me just put my phone into do not disturb. Hopefully we're still broadcasting. So a lot to come. I'm going to jump right into it because I found, as you know, I try to get some cool content off the internet because there are people who live and breathe each topic, and I just love featuring them because I'm always watching a lot of things at once, and I really feel that this is a great opportunity to feature someone else's content who really is breaking it down better than I ever can. So let's see what we got here. This guy right here. All right. So this guy, who is he? Bald News, bald guy. Switch cameras, move me over. There we go. So hear it for yourself right now. Here we go.
Others, which means that Harry Potter, Game of Thrones, Sopranos, DC Universe
There we go.
is now owned by Netflix. And potentially they could get rid of HBO and HBO Max and just put everything onto Netflix. I mean, it would make things a lot more simple with just one app for all of those things. Welcome to Dairy. All of those things are now owned by Netflix. And another thing that's owned by Netflix, AEW, streaming rights to AEW. So they not only own streaming rights to Monday Night Raw for WWE, they now own the streaming rights to AEW because Warner Brothers owned AEW streaming rights. A lot of people are questioning
Here's what's
happened
interesting
to the DC Universe and all of these exclusive things that HBO Max was working on. And a lot of people are even saying that they could bring back the Snyderverse DC Universe. I don't think that's going to happen. I hope.
Okay, so the big controversy here that I'm seeing all over now is bringing back the Snyderverse. Now, if you look at the overall, I think from Man of Steel to Superman, Man of Steel outperformed it. And what they could do for the first time ever is have two universes happening at the same time. So if they bring back the Snyderverse, they could also have the James Gunn universe happening at the same time. Now, I don't know about you, but I just want, I think it's just confusing. I think we just need to have one DC foot forward. There's like 25 Batmans. I mean, there's probably less, but there's 25 Batmans. I thought the Batman with whatever his name is from Twilight, Robert Pattinson, I thought that was great. But then there's going to be another Batman. And who's doing Batman? I mean, at least with Spider-Man, they take the lead for a while, and then maybe the universes like collide at one point, and Tobey Maguire does a cameo and all this stuff. So I'm not sure about having multiple universes happen at the same time. The multiverse, that's what the word I'm looking for. But I don't know. I mean, I think the Robert Pattinson Batman, why doesn't he be the Batman? I hope Netflix just wraps this up and tries to build some continuity like Marvel. I know the nerds are freaking out. So let's continue.
I hope James Gunn's DC Universe continues, but who knows? But what do you guys think about this? Are you guys excited that Netflix now owns?
So that's that. So yeah, I mean, just let's get in some overall, let's get some overall the deal. So as you can see, Netflix to acquire Warner Brothers following the separation of Discovery Global for a total of $82 billion, equity value of $72 billion. I mean, wow. Netflix, I felt it had to be Netflix. It's just they need the legacy product like Sopranos, and now they could have it all in one spot. I think a while ago there was a move in the industry, and it's still kind of going on, but now this changes everything, that people were pulling their content from Netflix to have Disney Plus started it. Started pulling their Disney content from Netflix because they wanted to drive their own streaming platforms. But what I'm beginning to think is these aggregate platforms, and especially with Warner Brothers now going to Netflix, there's a lot of things that are going to change. I mean, there's impacts across the board that we might not see right now, and this is why, just keep aware. Like, could be a lot of things happening. One thing I heard is they could shut down HBO, whatever they're calling HBO Max. I remember it was HBO On Demand, HBO Max. They went back, they had like 500 names for this HBO thing. I don't even know what it's called nowadays. I think they should keep the HBO brand going, but they could ditch that app altogether and drive everybody to Netflix. Could do it. I mean, it's possible. It's very possible. So there's a lot of things. I think what'll be interesting is that what's interesting is that a lot of the like original series now will fall under the Netflix umbrella. Like, there's always a great series on HBO that you need to watch. So it's interesting that that'll now be, they'll take all that content creation and all those great shows that HBO makes and bring it to Netflix and vice versa. It could be good consolidation. So interesting. If we check the stocks today, I could check those stocks. The market is closed as of 7 minutes ago. So let's pull up Netflix. If we get something. Where are the two stocks here? Let's go CNBC, Netflix. So Netflix, I mean, Netflix was kind of up and down today. They started out hot and then they just came down. Let's see how, oh, you're not even seeing this, so let's pull it up. So yeah, Netflix ended up at 123. They're down, oh no, they're up in they were down today. Okay, yeah, that's what I saw the whole day. So let's now check. Let's check Warner Brothers. Warner Bros. Share price. Hopefully this doesn't show my private information. No. Okay. Wow, they ended up pretty good. They were up I think they're giving $30 a share. So why wouldn't it be up, right? So interesting that Netflix would be down. I don't know. You can never predict this stuff, but I think it's great if you're a Netflix investor, this is a great deal. Like I said, it remains to be seen with what they do with the platform of HBO and Warner Brothers platforms and what they do with the DC universe. I know all those geeks or nerds are watching. I never really got into it. I don't even know. Speaking of all these universes, I mean, I just heard that Luke Skywalker made an appearance in the Mandalorian finale sometime, and it was so cool just to see like the fan reaction to that. So that's another thing, but I'm just saying the fan reaction and all these people, they really care about the DC universe and where it's going and what movies are happening and things like that. So good stuff. Next thing I want to talk about is Adidas. Adidas, my friends at Adidas. So Adidas has signed a podcast, actually, which is interesting. Let me just get into the content and we'll go from there. So let's pull that up. Let's go. Oh, it's on mute. Let's start.
Yes, sir.
Adidas family now.
Back.
The first podcast with a shoe deal.
First podcast with a shoe deal.
Ball game.
Would you say it be in the first podcast? God damn it. Make some noise for y'all
Yeah,
motherfucking selves right
I
here.
mean, that's just what we were supposed to say.
Come on, man. Facts are facts, man. We're going to get straight to it today, man. We deserve to celebrate. Shout out to the Three Stripes family. It's official, man. Club 520. We tapped in with Adidas, man. How's it feel, man? Be here.
You know, I'm just embracing the moment. Shout out to all the love that I've been getting through texts and shit, phone calls. I appreciate y'all.
Nah, shout out to everybody, man. The love has been real. Y'all been going crazy. We really, really appreciate y'all for sure. T, what it's like to be back, man?
I should have never left. I smoked the first deal, but I'm back.
I'm back.
You know, God is good. When you do shit right and you big, things happen.
When you do shit right, you big.
So Teague's first deal was with Adidas, obviously. I think. What? I don't want to go to. Oh, let's go here. Let's see what this.
Listen, we appreciate y'all. We'll catch y'all next time. Club 520.
Okay, this is the official Adidas commercial.
All right, good stuff, y'all.
Yo, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's up with the guys? Just want to say congratulations. Welcome to the family. I left a care package by your front door, so just go
James
check it out.
Harden?
Let me know what you think. Peace.
Adidas guy. He was
Damn, I'm
originally
pulling up.
Nike.
I ain't order shit.
He had a great Nike shoe too.
Yes, sir.
Adidas family now.
I'm back. We got it.
Okay, Club 520, Adidas collab.
Oh, don't buy it. Okay.
Out the gate nasty.
So this is their exclusive
R10.
collection.
I'm raw.
He's raw.
Silly.
What's good, boy?
Welcome to the fam, though, my guy.
Man, we appreciate you, fam.
Derrick
Like
Rose,
this history right
lifetime
here. You know what
Adidas
I'm saying?
contract.
Y'all deserve it, bro.
The first podcast with a shoe deal. We grateful.
Well, what you're gonna see now is you're gonna see a lot of podcasts blogging out logos. I noticed this on Cam and Mace. It is what it is. That Cam had Mace had something on it. They blurred out. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know. I'm curious how this is. Jeff Teague is not exactly a guy who moves product. I mean, these are not like. I wonder what the move is. I mean, what is the goal? Is the goal to move product, name recognition? They want to be relevant in the podcast space. I mean, if someone comes on who's a Nike athlete, are they gonna stop it? I mean, or like hide it? Who knows? In today's day and age, I was telling someone this the other day that you could have a different. You could be sponsored by so many people these days. Before it was just like Nike head to toe and that was it. They wouldn't let you wear anything else. Now you could have a hat deal. You could have a clothing deal and then a shoe deal. So interesting. I think Djokovic in tennis, he wears Lacoste and then he wears Asics. So it's just interesting. There's a lot of this one's a sit and wait. Like, how do they leverage this? Just how do they leverage it? Are they going to be biased towards other non-Adidas athletes coming on the show? I've never even heard of the podcast until Adidas, and maybe that's something on the podcast side that they want to make certain partnerships relevant. There's so many angles to attack here or to view. It's just interesting. It's kind of a sit and wait thing, but I think it's great. I think it's great. I'm the type of person, I've been Nike. I just started running in Adidas for the first, I've never really owned an Adidas or bought Adidas product my entire life, except for a Columbia jersey. And most recently, these Columbia Millonarios who are in Bogota. And then a few other that was just like team related stuff. And like my Ranger jersey and my Tampa Bay jersey are Adidas. But that's because that's the official outfitter. But Adidas, I just started running in their product. I've been a Nike guy. So if Nike wants to sponsor this show, you give me a call. I won't take Adidas money. I will take the Nike money. And I know I'm negotiating against myself, but call me Nike. I'm brand Jordan. I'll lace them up all. I might wear for free. Okay. Yes. Negotiating against myself. As long as I was an official endorser, I'd be cool. So yeah, interesting stuff. I mean, this is the way the trends are going. You're going from, and Nike did start this when you see like Eminem all the time in his Jordan 3s or 4s. Is he in the 4s or the 3? No, he's in the 4s always. His favorite Jordan's the 4. So he has all these collabs with the 4s. He was just in it in Detroit. He was one of these guys that you only saw in Jordan. So it's not like it hasn't been done before, but a podcast being sponsored by a supplier sneaker company, it's fun. It's interesting. You know what I was thinking also is the On brand is going to need to diversify soon. And, I spoke about diversifying too soon, but it'd be interesting to see if On starts to venture into this supplier space outside of the fitness and running. Their logo's simple enough. It could be, it could really be seen and noticed on like a soccer kit or something like that, a football kit. So yeah, Adidas. Let's see if there's any like official press release on this stuff. I just said that's videos. No. Nope. Oh. Oh, here's something interesting. Oh, these guys, Mo and Franz Wagner, they're from Germany, so of course. Three Stripes and Nike is out. Okay, we know about that. All right. That is that. Please pardon the sound. I'm right next to Janice Live down here in Pinellas County. So Tracy McGraw, this is interesting. Let's take a look. Tracy McGrady signs new endorsement deal with Adidas 2 years after parting ways with the retailer. Okay. Tracy McGrady, just to give you some history, always a Adidas athlete, always never laced up anything else, always an Adidas guy. To me, he's kind of associated with Adidas, so be hard for him to switch. Just one more note, and I'll put that article up right now. Just one more note on the Adidas with the podcast. It just seems like just from talking, just hearing Jordan Rogers about the cycles with cleats. Like I said, I don't know anyone going to buy Patrick Mahomes merch. I haven't seen it anywhere. I go to Dick's Sporting Goods. I see Caitlin Clark stuff everywhere. So Adidas has got to do a better job of getting the player exclusive, the player logos out there. Because I know Mahomes has product, and I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it featured. It's too much cleats, and he's branching into his golf brand. And then what Jordan, if you missed it, what Jordan said this week about personal brands. Oh my God. I think I'm going to have to mute this for 1 second and close the door. We'll just let it go. So we will go to, what was I just saying? Lost my train of thought because of all this singing. Interesting thing that happened this week. Who knows? All right. So let's go to the last and final thing of the day, which I got to find. So let me take off the share. File. Okay. So let me just pause this real quick. No, I'm not going to pause. I'm just going to close the door. So much better. So much better. Damn. All that stuff is annoying. I can't stand it. All right. So PolyMarket. PolyMarket is PolyMarket is a prediction market. I don't even believe they could operate in the U.S. yet. I think they're coming back. They were one of the first ones, and then under Biden's administration, they kind of got silenced. So PolyMarket, they have it's a master class in game recaps. And it's not only a game recap, it just, they describe how you're feeling on the inside as you watch the game. So I just want to show you, like, their TikTok is insane. So look, they have all of these. They start with Stephen A. Smith. Oh, you want to watch the Giants debacle one? That might be cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Denver just scored 33 fucking points in the fourth quarter. Holy drunk shit. CTE stepbrothers dick down Denver all night, but their defense had themselves a mile-high meltdown. The blonde hair of Times Square dimed up his power of friendship, receiving room all game like a 2023 Melon in Mahomes. The vanilla gorilla is the only king that won't get protested in New York City. Meanwhile, Manhattan's muscle hamster was back on his CTE speed run. New York was up 19-0 heading into the fourth quarter, and we're up 26-8 with a 99% chance to win on PolyMarket with only 5 minutes left. There's simply no way on earth Denver can still win this shit without help from the heavens.
Crazy. Crazy. That's one of them. Let's just do the one from
What in the drunk, dangly Dallas Dick Thursday night fuck did we just watch? Holy shit, the refs just delivered a boy cow cock down in Detroit. Somebody needs to sit my ass down and explain to me like I'm a 5-year-old how the mother shit this is a penalty on Ferguson. That ref definitely got his hands on an early access code to the PolyMarket app and is taking full advantage of the live trading without fees. And let me just shut my bitch ass up before I get fired real quick. This Gibbs motherfucker moves like he has a snort of Lane sniffing snow before every snap. That boy is twitchy. The entire country just saw CD Lamb lose 5 years of cohesive thought processing off his life. But yeah, let's add an 18th game to the season. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh Pickens was back tonight playing like Keon Cookie.
I bet you better start doing your job.
Also, who the fuck is Ryan Flournoy and why does he have 26 fantasy points in my opponent's flex spot? I don't know why I shit on the Cowboys so much when they literally have a better chance at making the playoffs this season. My sorry-ass fantasy team after Brandon Aubrey just got done cracking me without consent tonight. Okay, fuck me if you want quick NFL game recaps like this all season long. Fucking follow me at PolyMarket Sports right.
This is all fantastic. I want to find the one with Baker.
Houston, we got a fucking problem. Holy shit. Your quarterback is some serious Texan ass, and your O-line gets penetrated more than Bonnie Blue when rents do. The first quarter of the game was fucking amazing. But then ESPN started airing this strange Special Olympics version of NFL football for the next 2 hours. Like the white team brought out one of my favorite streamers named Sketch to play quarterback, which was super wholesome but just horrendous horse shit to consume visually. CJ Stroud would have had the Houston Putins down 30 if his defense and special teams didn't drag his lifeless dead weight around all game. Down by 1, Texans rookie returned a punt 53 yards to carefully spoon-feed DJ Cloudbrain perfect starting field position. And Nick Chubb isn't as good as he once was, but he's as good once as he ever was. And he put Houston up 5.
Here we go, Baker
But
time.
oh shit, y'all left too much time on the clock. Baker Mayfield is already in playoff mode, and the bread must rise. 4th and 10 with the game on the line. Look at that white boy wiggle. Dump that shit off to Pookie and oh, what a move. And we don't need to false start on a tush push to score from the 1. Fucking follow me at PolyMarket Sports for these recaps after every prime time.
So they also do they also will recap the whole week. But yeah, their consistency is amazing. It really is. So PolyMarket's very consistent. It's the same voice, it's the same format. You know it's that you don't even have to look at the account. You know that it's their breakdown. It's a masterclass. It's simply a masterclass in producing content that's relevant, that people want to see. I've been watching those for a while now. And now, how many followers does their account have? I saw it when I've been watching his account for years. But yeah, it's just a masterclass in game breakdowns. And just being pop culture, just being raw with the audience of, they know who they're targeting. They know who they're targeting. They get shares. So 22 million likes. I don't even know how many shares there are, but they just know how to do it. And they put these out quick. I was talking to someone today about consistency. Consistency is key. So these recaps pop up so consistently that you're looking forward to it. I find myself after Monday night or after a big week or big game, I'm constantly checking for the game recap from PolyMarket Sports. I mean, they're great stuff, amazing, just really really great stuff. So hats off to you, PolyMarket. You've done a great job. Let's see, what else can we wrap up on today? Any news? Oh, let's talk Pinellas County. This is what I want to talk about. Pinellas County. Pinellas County. Soccer. Pro. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, Al Lang rendering. Al Lang. This wasn't prepared. I just forgot about it. Al Lang rendering proposal. Okay. So for everybody in let me just make this a little smaller so I'm not like butt out here. Make this a little bigger. Okay. So St. Pete unveils a new plan. Al Lang Stadium lives under a new St. Pete plan. So originally they were going to demolish the stadium because if the Rays go from, where is it? From back here, from back there. I think it's more clear here. Yeah, from back there, from back there. The Rays go from back there. It's likely that the Rowdies will follow them. But under this new plan, they developed the area. Honestly, we got to be real about this. Yeah, it's great to redevelop it, but if you look at this, they're keeping this structure behind. Oh, you do see my mouse pointer. So you see the structure right here? That's from the old spring training facility. So my question is if we really want a soccer facility there, why don't we just demolish that and build stands on each side of the field? I've been to Al Lang Stadium. It's not exactly a place for optimal soccer viewing, and people don't really go to the games. Maybe the opening game, everybody goes to opening week, Everybody goes to the opening day, first game of the season, whatever they do. And it's the games that are in the middle of the season they go to. And honestly, that structure here is far away from the field. They're not, right here, they're doing it justice here, but there's just bleachers on this other side where if they wanted to really do it right, they should actually flip the field and make it this way and knock down that structure. I don't understand, like, a lot of things that get done, are they Band-Aids or are we really, like when they built the Howard Franklin Bridge, that is the way to do it. New span, new everything, they're doing it right over there. Here, I just feel like they're trying to please someone. It just makes no sense to continue playing soccer here in this format. It just doesn't make sense. I see they have like a walkway over here, but honestly, they should flip the field, put stands here, put stands there, and then you could see the water. Maybe this stops the wind, but at the same time, they could do something where they stop the wind. It's interesting when they built the new Yankee Stadium and they still had the old Yankee Stadium up. The wind used to because no wind really passes through the old Yankee Stadium. There was like a wind tunnel through the new Yankee Stadium to the outfield. So every time everybody touched the ball, it would go out in right field, the right field porch. It'd be out in 2 seconds. So maybe there's some wind considerations, but I'm trying to understand why they need to keep that structure up when if they want to keep the team there, they should redevelop it into more of a fan-friendly facility. There's a lot of kids there. They could do a lot of things, and I think maybe switching the angle of the field. I think if you look at overhead Nashville new stadium. See, Nashville did this. So let's take a look at this right now.
I've seen plenty of power banks over my 15 years of reviewing tech, but this Ridge one quickly became...
Sorry, Ridge one. Okay, look.
Publicly financed NFL
Let's see if
stadium
they show
project in
it.
history.
Okay. So this is great. This is exactly what I was looking for. The field is going, the new field is building this way. So let's say it's up and down. This one is east-west. This stadium is east-west. The existing stadium is east-west. In this picture, I don't know what the true directions are. This is north-south. So there are new developments that have switched the field angle or the field positioning. I mean, one of the flaws in the Levi Stadium is that they feel like the field wasn't built in the correct angle because it's in the sun for everybody. So there's nothing that's not unheard of to completely switch the angle of your field. So interesting stuff. We'll see what happens with Pinellas County. And the thing is that in downtown St. Pete and Pinellas, in this area, we got to get ready. There are a ton of luxury $1 million apartments coming to this area. No one's going to want to go to Tampa. No one's going to want a C facility for things. It's all going to start to kick up. Everything's going to start to kick up and step their games up. So there's no right now, there's no, how do you say? There's no shopping on this side. There's no luxury retailers. You always have to go to the, I'm saying a lot right now. You have to go to the International Plaza for like Louis Vuitton or Prada, Gucci, or like the Rolex store. The people who are moving into 400 Central, who are moving into the Art House, which is right outside my balcony, they're not going to want to travel. And I got a news for you. They're not going to want to hear, the Metal Tuesdays in Janice Live either, because these new people are bringing an extreme tax base to these, a big tax base is coming into the city. You're seeing it with the Waldorf Astoria. Already has $200 million in sales. They haven't even put a shovel in the ground or haven't even demolished a structure on their site. So good thinking to keep this, but it could be better. But this is oceanfront view. This is Tampa Bay oceanfront view. So I think we need to really think and develop in a way where it's not all these parks. Maybe this is a place for this luxury shopping center. That's what's happening. I know people don't want to hear this who have been here for like 20 years, but this is what's happening. You got a lot of buildings. You got one building that I believe is topped out. It's called 33 and 3rd or something. It's pretty interesting. That one is being poured right now. There is so much investment coming here with all these new buildings, and there's going to be buildings that start to come down as well, and new construction comes up because people all of a sudden will have a price tag. So Pinellas County, good luck. we'll see what happens with Al Lang. As I said, flip the field, put stands on either side. You get a straight water view. It'll be beautiful. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. This structure, the structure that is the backstop right now, which I'll go back to it. This backstop right now needs to go. It's just not for soccer. It's not for soccer. What they should do is actually have some spring training games that they play at like a neutral site right there. Like the Yankees could play there a game, and or the Rays come there before they open up at the Trop or wherever they're opening up in the future. So a lot of things going on. Again, subscribe, like, big announcements coming soon. I know you like my shirt, shop.liquorlab.com. Been fun. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. And I'm going to call it right there. And thanks for joining me. Subscribe, Liquor Lab.